So, as we said, sometimes you do a lot of these sort of waggle and movements away. Make sure the club sits down on the ground before you actually hit the golf ball. Want it resting on the ground there. If it's up in the air there, maybe a little bit of tension if we're not careful, okay? But this would be the backswing we can see on the left-hand side here now. That's how far back you were going. So that was your before swing. So barely moving the shoulders, mainly just sort of whipping your arms up. So not creating a lot of energy there with that. This movement here now is talking about this movement here where we turn the torso, so let's see your logo on your top there. See how it disappears?
Yeah.
That's what we're trying to really rehearse, okay? So you can do that at home in front of a mirror.
Yeah.
Over and over again. The key factor is from here that you're moving the body better, not just lifting your arms up. Your arms do lift, but the body has to start engaging a bit more to help us get a longer backswing. So we're just creating more energy in the swing to make the club go further, okay? So we can do that again. Then when we set to the golf ball now, club rests on the ground, we'll see where we go. So the logo, see, already now you've gone back further with the body, okay? Look at the difference in that backswing, yeah? So in terms of shoulder rotation, if we go back to your fullest, there you go, that's your full backswing. That's probably now your shoulder turn compared to what it was. The logo's disappeared. Look how much further that club now has gone. Well, that's just creating more energy. Now, in reality, I don't know if we're going to go much further than that. Obviously, I think if you practice this, you're just going to find you're able to stretch a little bit more. It's almost like not a yoga stretch, but the more you keep doing that, the more flexibility and the more range of motion you're going to find. Also, as well, you were not sure how to get back there anyway. You were so fixated by gripping it so tight, keeping things stiff and rigid and not moving. You were never going to move, really. So, at least from here now, more energy has been stored up. And then when we come back to the golf ball here now, we can deliver that energy back to the golf ball. So as you're getting back to where your previous backswing was, your club's already started accelerating, So it's almost like, imagine two cars starting off at a start-finish line, like a drag race, If one starts, I don't know, 200 yards further back, and then as he goes at the start line at 100 mile an hour, and then everyone's got, he's gone in it, So that if that club can get back to here now, it's already blurring, you're already accelerating from the same spot back to that golf ball, which means your club head speed, now this one here, starting to blur about now, but it's a lot nearer the golf ball, okay? So when you come back to the golf ball now, your maximum speed's not going to be really created. Whereas this one here now, already blurred, disappearing, okay? Back in the golf ball. Good strike there, okay? I think with the left foot now a little bit more level. I don't mind it being back a little bit, but if it goes back too far to try and help you turn and you're not turning, it's an irrelevance. If you want to ease your range of motion, just flare those feet out a little bit, okay? But then good strike of the ball there now, and then through the target. There's still a little bit of that leaning back, which I think is you sort of fighting that left shot sometimes, but generally speaking, if we can create more energy, and it's just going to be from your point of view in front of a mirror, just doing this to the point where it just becomes very natural, And I always say, imagine just handing some to someone to your left, you're just turning your torso and moving there, and what it'll actually do is it'll take a lot less stress off your left shoulder. A lot of times people try to move their upper body less because of injuries with their back or their hip or shoulder, and invariably by not moving their body at all and forcing the arms to just drag across their chest, they're actually doing more stress on their joints than they need to. So if we can actually move better, so that logo, and again, I'm not going to wear this logo every single time, but if you can in front of a mirror see something on your chest there, and when you get to here now it's disappeared for the most part, or you can see almost a 90-degree shoulder turn, that's going to give you so much more energy, and it's going to help you deliver more energy to the golf ball, which means then in turn the balls will now be going 172 you've got there. That last one carried 150, and the first few shots were just barely getting to 150. So you're already carrying it now as far as you're in it before. When those summer months come around and the fairway gets a little bit, that will be pushing out to maybe 175, 180, and then obviously with just a bit more energy that you're going to create, that's going to be even further. I think maybe by the summer we'll be looking towards that 200, which again will make the game a lot easier. You're going to you're covering on a lot of occasions, you'll be covering at least half the distance of the hole in one shot, rather than being like 130, 140, 150 if you miss hit it, and then 110 if you really duff it. Well, now you only got a third of the distance, you've got another two more shots to get. So does that make sense then, Colin? So I mean, good movements there, okay? You're just creating a little bit more backswing. That's going to be the main focus at the moment, so more turn with the torso, just taking that left side of your shoulder and hip here now, getting it from here and just getting it behind your head around here, just turning a bit more, which you've proved you can do. It's not as if it's a physical limitation there. So
no.
okie dokie,
Brilliant.
Good man. No, very good.